My lovely Capricorn. So let's see what is coming in for you. You know, one thing that could be coming in for you, I hear fingers crossed. If you were in separation with someone, there can be a level of coming together, and they're crossing their fingers that they can actually get you back to the place that they used to have you. So I see flowers in this person's hands as well. Like, I see them bringing you flowers. I see this person nervous. And you know, this can be two things. Like, for the most part, energetically, I feel like this is a level of reconciliation, and this person wants to win you over. They want to make a really good impression because you guys been beefing for so long. You guys have been beefing for so long, and they just want it to stop. Like, it's hurting them. And they haven't experienced a love like yours. Even if they, like, the grass was never ever greener on the other side. So if you guys did have a separation and it didn't work out, it's almost like they are trying to win you back because they feel a big void. Like, they feel so much emptiness without you, and they're starting to realize that you're very exciting. Like, there's something very exciting about you, and you're very nurturing. So some of you, especially if you cook, if you are very affectionate, they missed your affection, they miss your cooking. And I feel like during your separation, if they tried to date someone else, like, the person treated them like crap. The person treated them like crap. It's just like, I don't know. It just seems like a sense of what took this person so long to wake up and realize. It's like that, though. So if this is a reconciliation, you guys could have been on a break for a while. You know, it took this person a while to, like, wake up. How you'll know who this person is, because even though you have tried to move on, you have still been getting readings on this person. You know exactly what you want. So there's also a level of degree of you also feeling like, I know what I had. There's a big part of you who feels like you got caught on to this person's patterns, and you realize that this person, like, they don't get any love. Like, you started to realize, like, oh, so you mistreated me and you took me for granted because you don't get love. Like, you don't know what real love feels like. So you don't really feel the disrespect that you once felt for this person. You're starting to move on. Like, energetically, you're starting to move on. And you also understand a part of, like, soul ties and what needs to be done in order for you to, like, come into wholeness within yourself. So when you do get readings, you're just checking in on this person to see, like, what they've been up to. Have they been with other people? You do ask those questions. But the biggest thing that you could have been waiting on, it's like, there's a part of you that laughs inside when you hear from readers that you're right. Like, they have never ever gotten a dose of this level of love, and this is the clarity that you needed in order for you to, like, be your best self and start to build yourself back up. Because the severity of it really caused you, like, your self-esteem. Some of you, it caused you sleep. Like, you had sleepless nights. Like, some of you even headaches. Some of you had, like, really bad headaches. So you knew that removing them or not entertaining them, or to a degree standing your ground, was the right thing for you to do. And you could have been patient. Like, I don't know if you were patient, like, you know what? Eventually I'm going to bump into this person, or being patient, like, you know what? Eventually they'll come back. It could be a level of eventually they'll come back, and you did miss them, but you feel like being without this person, now you get to focus on yourself more. Now you get to focus on your family. Now you get to focus on things that this situation drained you so much. You kind of got lost in it. So this is them. coming towards you. Like I said, this seems like a level of, it's like you giving them the okay. It can even be like, you know, can I come see you? Or can we go out? Can we just talk? And them traveling to you and just being afraid, like afraid of what the response is, but they're hoping for victory and success with you. So that's something that's coming towards you this week, Capricorn. I feel like you were misunderstood by people that should have been embarrassed, because it's your love that actually holds these people together. It's a situation like that. You bring a lot of happiness to people and they break your heart. So it shows a storm. Clarify the storm. This situation caused you a big storm. Storm just means like chaos. It caused you a lot of pain. It caused you a lot of chaos. And they weren't even expecting it to go this way. It's like as time went on, things got worse, or the distance got worse. They didn't expect it to be this way. It's like you got caught on to all their games. You got caught on to all their tricks. And then all of a sudden, you took the game into your own hands. That's the thing about people that know how to take the broken pieces and put them back together themselves. They get smarter. So you studying this person, you started to see like their patterns, and then you started to turn the game on them in a sense. And that's what they weren't expecting. They'd never experienced that before, you know? So, let's see what else. You also have a lot of financial blessings coming into your life. This is what you really want anyway. I feel like you're more attached to money. That's all you think about is money. You really are attached to money. And if people I see you around friends, you could have spoke to your friends or certain family members about this situation. And it's almost like you couldn't even put the level of neglect and disrespect that you felt from this person into words. It had such a heavy hold on you that you couldn't really explain it, you know? So right now you're in a season where, you're just focused on yourself and gaining more money. Some of you could be focused on buying property, or if you currently have a mortgage, like paying your mortgage off. Or some of you could be in a place where you want to rent certain parts of your house out, or potentially sell your house and downsize. So that's what you're looking forward to. Some of you can even work in real estate. You really want to change your address. Another thing too, if you lived with this person, it's like you guys were living like strangers. So some of you need the tires on your car replaced, or you can be getting an oil change. It's either like an oil change or the tires on your car need to be replaced. Because I see a vision of someone who is at the car dealership. I see you getting your car worked on. You could be getting a wheel alignment. I even hear like, do I testify in court? Yes or no. Some of you could be asked to testify in court, and you don't know if you should get involved in a situation or not. Like, should I? It's like you want to. If you do decide to testify in court, it's because you're trying to help somebody, but you just don't know if it's the right thing to do. I don't know why that came up about a court case, but let's see what's going on with your love life. Let's do them versus you. Yeah, they want you. They want you bad. They're thinking, they were confused. They were confused and in their head about you. They did walk away. They could have been manipulative, or they could have found you manipulative, and they could have gave up. It's either they found you manipulative, or they were being manipulative and they got caught. So they got caught, or they could have felt like you were being manipulative and leaving them leaving them like really, really, let me see, is this them or you? If this person walked away from you, it's because they could have felt like you were being manipulative. They didn't trust you and they gave up. They gave up and walked away. And if they come back, they're coming back to fix this. Others of you, you could have detached from this situation and you could have got caught on to the fact that this person was being manipulative and they realized that you gave up and they're coming back around because they want to fix this. So it's either you or them that got caught. Let me see. You know, if you were the juggler, no, you felt like they were juggling. You found out that they were juggling, so you closed the door. You loved them. You were waiting for them. You feel like you gave them your heart. You gave them your heart. They weren't giving you the attention that they used to give you anymore. You felt committed and you released them and you're focused on your happiness. But at the same time, even though you're focused on your happiness and being distant, you still love them. You still want to build on this. That's what happened. So you found out that they were juggling and you closed the door on this person. That's what it is. They found out they were purposely keeping you stuck and confused and they were being manipulative to you, and they realized that you gave up and closed your heart off and you're taking your power back and they want to fix it with you. Let me see. You both miss each other. Third party interference. There's definitely a third party in this situation. Whether it was them or you, there was definitely somebody found out about a third party. It shows marriage and it shows release. I hope somebody didn't find out someone was like clinging on to someone else. You guys had, because with marriage, some of you could have been married to this. You could have been married to them, or you guys could have had talks about marriage, or you've been together for such a long time, you might as well call it a marriage. I feel like this connection had the potential for marriage. It had the potential for marriage, but then you found out about a third party and you realized that they were keeping you in confusion because they were juggling. You closed off your heart and you walked away from them. But even though you walked away and you're distant, you're only distant to protect yourself. They weren't giving you attention. They were giving you illusions, selling you a dream. And now you're just protecting yourself. But even though you're protecting yourself, you still love them. But it's like, when are you going to quit these addictions? Like, when are you going to get yourself together? So they're coming around to apologize. They're coming back around to apologize. What will they say? What will this person say, Capricorn? See? I knew it. Didn't I say this seems like a case? Didn't I say that? This seems like a case of the grass wasn't greener on the other sides. I regret my actions. They left you for nothing. They cheated on you for nothing. They were treated like crap. And with you, it says you didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big ego, but that made me respect you more. I'm getting ready. I'm getting used to getting my way, but with you, you put me in my place. So you figured them out. It's something that other people, you stood up to this person, you figured them out and you cut them off. And it's something that they're not used to. They're not used to this. I've been putting on a front. My life is not what it seems. So they be, oh, I'm busy. They could have been like fake busy, acting like they didn't have time for you. They weren't giving you the attention that you deserved. It's like you wanted more from this person. They could have been fronting like, oh, I'm busy. I got this going on. It's like, honey, you ain't got nothing going on. You just a cheater, aren't you? So for them, see, I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. I don't care what people think anymore. I'm gonna listen to my intuition. So I don't know what you're gonna do, because it shows that there is a love of curiosity. You're curious to see what they're gonna do. You're curious to see if they're gonna be better to you. You're curious. Your curiosity may allow you to give this person another chance, but you were right. You were right. You're going to struggle to trust this person even if they do come back around, but it shows you two coming together. So in the end, you may give this person, it's like a dream to you. You always see, it showed you moved on. You detached, you moved on, you mastered your emotions, you started to follow your heart and do what feels good to you. In the end, it shows you giving this person another chance. You will give them another chance. You're going to watch them though. You're not going to really, for some of you, you're going to give them another chance. For them to come back around and admit that they were wrong is probably a dream to you. It's like, I've been waiting for you to like grow up or show more effort or just be honest. If they weren't giving you transparency before and they were just expecting you to let stuff slide, that can be a reason why you give this person a chance. It says, this is you. I don't like the way you've been treating me lately. So this is why you stop. And they're shy. It says, I'm shy. You make me nervous. They're nervous about coming back around. See, committed. I think you are going to be committed back to this person. They're going to take you shopping or buy you flowers. They're going to love your hair. They're embarrassed by their actions too. They're embarrassed. See, buying you flowers, taking you shopping. I'm trying my best to please you. This person is going to be someone who tries to, you inspire them, you motivate them. You took really good care of this person. I want you in my life forever. Oh, is this a person who, like, when they mess up, they buy you expensive things, honey, because of what they've done? But that's what I get from this situation. Let me see. Ooh. Once again, it's just showing that, let me see. You cut this person out because they weren't treating you right. You cut them out like, honey, you is not treating me right. I'm not going for this time. So you could have been in isolation, just focusing on yourself, doing what you got to do for you and not giving this person no energy. And now they want to come back. So let's see. How does your family feel? How does your family feel about you? Your family feels like you're judging them. Or you could have found out that they've been judging you. Your family's suffering in silence. What's going on with your family? Your family thinks you're tired of them. They could have caught on, like you could have caught on to your family. You're suspicious about your family. Some of you feel like your family is fake. Like they be judging you or talking about certain things that you have been through, and you're taking a break on them to focus on yourself. You're cutting a lot of people away. Let me see. What about your friends? Oh, your friends find you powerful, and they feel like you're very goal orientated, and you also inspire them to take action on their goals. So you're a great friend. Your kids could be cutting up, honey. You could be putting your kids on punishment. Your kids feel like you're going through something. Like some of you can be way more like harsher with them. You guys can be putting them on punishment. You could be, they can feel like you're going through something. Like you're emotionally withdrawn. They just feel like you're changing. Like there's something different inside of you. Like they could be wondering to be careful. Like, are you taking your problems out on me? It seems like you're going through a lot. So your children see you as going through changes, obstacles. They feel like you're being more secretive, but you're being more hard on them or harsh with them. So they wonder if you're projecting your pain and what you're going through onto them. Like they're like, what are you hiding? What's going on with you? Your kids are wondering what's wrong. Your ex is heartbroken. They're heartbroken, and especially if you've been in solitude, they're heartbroken and looking at different options. They were getting readings on you too, and waiting on you. Your new person, it shows recognition. So you're gonna be, they're thinking about you. They miss you. They want to build a family with you. You are a new beginning for this person. So there's two things. If your ex is really done, for you who come to this reading, if you're really done with your ex, it's like they feel like if this is your ex and you're done, Spirit says you're in another cycle and you're not faking it. You really are done with them. So they could have been patient waiting for you to come back. You're not really going to come back because you're done with this cycle and you paid the price already. So if this was like a karmic contract, you already fulfilled the contract with them. This is why you ignore them, because you're done. So if you're done with your ex, you really are done. It was a fated connection, but it could have been like a waste of your time. And you could have went through every test possible and it just shrunk you. It made you feel smaller. It made you feel like you weren't evolving, like you couldn't trust people, like you closed off your heart. You're done with them. So this is really close. If you have a new person in your life, or like a reconciliation, not with this person, but like a newer energy, it shows that you, like, this person is excited about you. They're thinking about you. They want to be with you. They see themselves having a serious commitment and a foundation with you. You know, they're in their mind like, is this going to turn out the way that I hope it will? They really hope it works out. And for your finances, you can be going through, you're overcoming financial losses. You're going to be more strict on your spending, way more strict on your spending. And it shows standing your ground. People trying to ask you for money, or you spending beyond your means. You're not going to be spending beyond your means. You're going to be saving more. I hear princess treatment. Some of you like the princess treatment. If you have a person in your life and they spoil you, you're going to be saving money because they put a lot of money into you. So some of you can have like a spending limit, or if you have a person in your life that spends a lot of money on you, it's going to help you save money because your person is going to be financially helping you. And I hear binge watching shows. So if you love shows, I see you spending more time in the house and not spending because you're staying in house and binge watching shows. So for others of you, be careful of overspending. I see you paying your debt and there's a follow-up interview. And you multitasking. So that's like working around the house, cleaning, going to work. Some of you are preparing like to retire, or like you can't wait to retire. And it also shows unexpected income. If you are invested into crypto or anything that gives you extra income, it shows unexpected income. And if you applied for a credit card or a loan, you are approved, all right? So you're removing a lot of stress this week. If you were really stressed out, you're removing a lot of stress this week. Some of you are going to be tunnel vision about the future and trusting yourself more. Also removing a lot of stress. I see you going to the gym, or you can be going to a spa just to relax and take some of the edge off of you. So I see you way more relaxed, all right? Love and light.